Welcome to some more Trucking Diaries. What's a Monday morning without getting in a truck? I don't know. I guess can't complain. I don't have too many issues most of the time, but got in here again this morning in Fireball here, and had to jump it again. Battery wasn't as dead as last time, but still wasn't charged enough to crank it over and fire off. So I had to pull the lad wag over and give it a little bit of extra charging juice to get her to go. Make Detroit noises, not them sissy Caterpillar or Cummins noises. Whew. We're gonna let this thing warm up a minute. We got to run over, deliver our rocks, and then head back down to Tennessee to pick up yet another load. Going back out to Kansas. We're going to Wichita this time. So we don't have to go so far out west there, but we're facing north, so west is that way. So, well, that's what we're starting the week off with so far. So come along. Hope you enjoy. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. It helps out. Especially subscribing and liking. Gets us into those algorithms or whatever, that little wave of, helping people view. Because, maybe one of these days, this YouTube thing might help me out in my racing career. Oh man, I cracked myself up. That was an excellent joke. Well, I think we're getting about close to halfway to Kansas by now. Tarp job is doing spectacular. No flapping or nothing that I can see. I don't know what the back looks like, but the whole tarp job, I didn't see the flap at all. We're getting up, moving around here a little bit. Just getting out of bed, getting coffee made, trying to get motivation to get ready to head down the road. Unfortunately, we got to wait on our E-log. Beautiful night last night. Just the right temperature to sleep all nice and good like. We got one that's going to run an APU all night. Crazy. And as I was getting ready to roll out yesterday, got a message from old work son, I guess you'd call him, telling me that they just laid everybody off at the mine. I know it don't really have any effect on me because obviously I got fired several months ago, but it sucks for them guys because poor management led up to this issue. Without going into detail, but as somebody that's ran a business, the name of the game is to make money. Start making money, and then you worry about the minor details to make more money. You know what I mean? But that's how they operated. They were trying to circle around to please everybody versus just getting some dough rolling. But that is truly a blessing in disguise, I guess, for me getting fired. But hopefully these guys get things lined out. From my understanding, they're going to hire guys back towards the end of the year. But if I was in that situation, if I found another job, you can bet your bottom dollar, unless they're offering me a pretty good chunk of change, I ain't coming back. And I guarantee you, most of those guys are going to go look for other jobs, and possibly better paying jobs. They're probably not going to come back. So that creates another big problem. But, poor management creates bad situations, and I think they're going to learn a hard lesson on this one. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think this one's going to cost them more in the long run than what they anticipate. But ain't nothing I can do about it. I drive an old truck now. Oh man, dadgum. We'll say I am absolutely impressed. I don't know what I did with this tarp job, but to make it different, going down the road, this thing just looks vacuum sealed to the load. It really does. I mean, I don't know if that little bit of gap does it. I got a little bit on the front too. I don't know if that's causing a vacuum or what the deal is, but man, this tarp job just looks good going down the road. I ain't gonna complain. I think next time I come over this way, Casino back yonder, I think that's where I'm gonna go park at next time, because you know I like playing that buffet. You know, hit me. And sometimes that dadgum E-log. I was up ready to roll and stood wait 45 minutes for that dadgum E-log. I guess miscalculated what I was, you know, my time when I woke up. I was thinking, man, it's ready to go, 30 minutes. Dadgum, it's like another 45 minutes extra. You know, I thought I was going to run behind. Nope, I was beating the E-log. I tell you guys, y'all think I'm just wanting to be some old outlaw on paper logs here, but there's a lot more leniency with the paper logs. You can run 100% legal, you know, using the gray areas, don't get me wrong, but you can be 100% legal on a paper log, using gray areas, end up being a lot more rested, and a lot less stressed, and have a little more leniency on your time. You know, be more productive on top of that. I don't care what anybody says about E-logs. They suck. But the only benefit is it keeps track of everything. You don't have to put your times in manually. I guess that's about the only benefit. There you go. It's tracks you by the second. By the second. You move 5 miles an hour for 0.5 seconds. It tracks that. I never told you. I know personally. I told this old boy, I said, we'll do our best to get over here as early as we can. He wants me there at 7. I told him that just wasn't going to happen on the E-log. Naturally, coming up in between Kennett and Poplar Bluff, I got stuck behind every farmer along the way on top of several construction zones. And it just wasn't good. It just, as I was going up through there, I lost almost 30 minutes worth of time just by consequences. It wasn't that, you know, I'm scared to pass farmers, you know, slow moving vehicles. Just couldn't. Either too much traffic coming or, you know, too much traffic in front of me just to, you know, for the weight I am. You know, how heavy I am, I just couldn't get I couldn't get the momentum to safely make a pass. So I got stuck behind them pretty good ways. You know, naturally when I get close to Poplar Bluff, they're free out. You know, I had like 10 miles where I could move. So. But we're gonna do our best to get over here. I think we're looking at about 8:45. You know, I was hoping for 8 when I woke up this morning. Just the way my brain was thinking. And now, E-logs. Thought I'd take the opportunity while I'm getting unloaded here. And I thought I would go ahead and charge the AC on this thing. Everything was looking all happy. I get the 5th can in there and it's about right where I wanted it on the gauge. And I started hearing, like, what the heck is that? The AC compressor kicked in. As soon as it kicked in, I don't know if the line was already split or if it built enough pressure to make it split, but either way, got a split line on the AC system, so it ain't gonna do me no good to try to run it, because I don't think it's gonna hold pressure very long. So I guess we'll have to make that phone call to try to get it scheduled to get the AC fixed. I mean, it ain't my first time driving a truck with no AC, but being in dusty places like this, you know, having your window open, and it creates a nightmare of dust in the truck. But I guess we'll live with it for now. I guess one of the downfalls of no AC and driving with the windows down, when you get a massive headgum hornet comes, I mean, that sucker's like that big, man. Carrying his own steak knife and whatnot. I don't know if that sucker died or where he went. He went over there. Hung out on the windowsill for a while, tried to get him to go out, but he didn't go nowhere. Hope I don't find him in the middle of the night barefoot. Don't like them hornets. Them suckers just mean. Oh man. Anybody out here fishing today? Don't see nobody over there. Don't see nobody over there. There it comes. Yep, there's one person. There's somebody out there fishing. A couple of them. Heck gum. I wonder if they caught anything. Yeah, I bet they just caught some old perch. Heck gum. Check this old rig out. Nice. Well, heck gum. Got the lights off up in the front, just running off of, lights back here, which ain't very good, but man, it's dark. Either way, we made it to Fort Leonard Wood, might as well say it, St. Roberts, Missouri. I'm right across the street from Uranus. The big sign with the big, the place with the big sign with the blinky lights. Uranus. Ha! But, didn't make it as far as we wanted to. I was coming through Iola, Kansas, and they got kind of one of these little S-curvy thingies. And as I was going through there, I just happened to kind of notice that a couple of my chains are kind of twisted. Man, my hands even look dirty in the light. They're fairly clean. But noticed I had a couple loose chains, so I was like, well, my time's going to be tight. So my best option is pull in and get fuel, tighten my chains while I'm getting fuel. Kill two birds with one stone, and then see how far we can make it. And originally, I could have made it to Cuba, but after getting fuel, that wasn't going to happen. So we stop here. We're going to get up tomorrow and go deliver. And we're going to head down to Arkansas and pick up a load of steel. So that's trucking.